Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to the challenge. So we opened up the back of the legs, the front of the legs. Now we're gonna do the inside of the legs because it feels really good and sometimes we forget about this. And a lot of times when it gets really tight and locked up, that's where you can start to get knocked knees or knees going the other direction just from imbalances within the legs. So we're gonna start to get into those. So this one, you're just gonna come down into a kneeling position and place one leg out to the side, okay? So here, you might already feel a stretch. Great, you might not be moving very far. Okay, for me, I'm gonna take it back as if I'm sitting back, prepping for like a squat, and then coming out. What you don't wanna do is round in your back, okay? Because now you're just using your back. So we wanna kinda keep the core on, keep the shoulder blades down, keep the spine long. So the spine's not gonna move. And I'm gonna literally bend from this hip directly as I shoot my bottom back, and I feel the stretch even more into my adductor on the inside of my right leg, okay? So I'm just gonna go back and forth here. Maybe you can hold it for a little bit longer, so kind of go with what you feel. Definitely don't rush through exercises, just especially mobility exercises, don't just rush through them to get through them. It should be purposeful, right? So maybe you're trying to squat lower, you're trying to open your legs into external rotation, but they're feeling a little stuck. Really important to get those legs open is remembering the adductors, that these need to be open as well. So after about 10, I'm gonna come back to where I feel a little bit of a stretch. Now I'm gonna activate. So it's always important to activate in end range of motion. So I'm gonna press down into the ground actually, just for a little bit, so I start to activate into my adductors. Then I'm gonna squeeze my bottom and I'm gonna try to peel my leg off. So I'm not using my hip and coming over, I'm not using my spine. I'm literally just trying to squeeze from my bottom and pull that leg off, and then I'm gonna relax back into that stretch just a little bit further, okay? We're gonna try that with the other side. So now, on this side, my leg is out. Again, keep that spine long, drive the bottom back. It doesn't have to go very far. Don't judge your movement or your range of motion based on mine. Remember, I'm a little abnormal. I did do gymnastics for 9 years. Of course, that was 13 years ago. So I've definitely had to keep up with my flexibility and my strength. But I'm lucky that I have been able to continue to do that. And I continue to take care of my body and continue to take care of the range of motion that I have, which is abnormal. So you don't have to have what I have. Okay, so then after about 10, we're gonna hang back to where you feel a little bit of a stretch. You're gonna start to activate, so I'm gonna start to press my foot into the floor just for a few seconds. And then again, I'm gonna squeeze my booty and I'm gonna lift that leg up, trying not to move anything else. So it's a bit of a core workout too. And then relax that leg, see if you can drop in a little bit further. Good, so that's just one of my stretches that I do for adductors. Really good, just to start to open up. For a little bit of appreciation, a little bit of a longer feel of those. I'm gonna walk up the wall. Take my pillow with me. And now I'm gonna fall open. So I can kind of walk my hands down and open with it. And I'm just gonna relax. Maybe yours is up here. Cool, do it, okay? No judgment, you're at your own length, you're wherever your body is, okay? Something to really be appreciative of having this ability to be open here is back when I was in school, we had someone with what's called juvenile rheumatoid arthritis come and speak. She was about my age, so she was in her 20s, and she was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, which is like inflammation around the joints at a very young age. And so like her elbow flexion would only go to 90 degrees, and it literally, that was her end range of motion. Her legs, she could barely spread them. And she told a funny story of how she went to this new gynecologist one time. And he was like, okay, put your legs in the stirrups. And she's like, I can't. And he's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I can't put my legs in the stirrups. And he like backed away from her and was like, oh, well, I don't know what we're gonna do. And she was like, well, my boyfriend figures it out. It was pretty funny, but I mean, needless to say, have appreciation for what you have. This young lady who had juvenile rheumatoid arthritis was walking every day. She was working out. She was doing yoga. Like, what the heck? She worked within what her body was able to do. Despite having surgeries for joints that were stiff and hurting, despite having anything else, she moved within what her body was able to do. So that's what's really important, guys. It doesn't matter where you are within your journey of mobility. You just need to start moving into it, and that's what's so amazing. And appreciate your body for not being born with JRA or anything else where your legs aren't able to open. Be appreciative and take advantage. Take advantage of a capable and able moving body. So within this stretch, I hope you remember to go back to those breaths. Really breathe into the belly. Feel those muscles elongate and open just naturally by letting gravity take them down. And when you feel ready, just kind of crawl your legs back in. Okay? And really slowly get back up onto the wall so that you can relax. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow.